Welcome to the YouTube channel Math Skill. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter Quadratic Equations. The numerical is the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot in meters is one more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot using quadratic formula. This is a solved problem for CBSE as well as NCERT in 10th standard. I'm your trainer Venkatesh K. Now let us note down the problem. The problem is noted down. So we will have to build a quadratic equation satisfying the given conditions and solve the quadratic equation using quadratic formula. This is the problem about. Now a rectangle would look like this with two dimensions being length and breadth. Here a data is given saying the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. Area of a rectangle would be looking like this hatched portion, wherein the data given is that this area is 528 meters square. Also, now in order to build the quadratic equation, the length of the plot in meters, he says, is one more than twice its breadth. That is, length is given in terms of a breadth. Let's note down the area first. Area of the rectangle is 528 meters square. Now breadth is assumed as x because length is given in terms of breadth. Length of the plot is one more than twice its breadth. Therefore breadth is assumed as x. Since breadth is assumed as x, length of the rectangle would be one more than, that is 1 plus twice of its breadth, that is 2x, or length of the rectangle would be equal to 2x plus 1, so many meters. We also know that area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth, or if you rewrite the same equation, length into breadth is equal to area of the rectangle. Now length we have already found out as 2x plus 1 and breadth is assumed as x. Area is given as 528. In order to simplify the LHS, multiply x with both the terms. X multiplied by 2x would be 2x square. Also x multiplied by 1 is x is equal to 528 as it is. In order to simplify and find the value of x, transpose 528 towards the LHS. Plus 528 would become minus 528. That is, the final equation would be 2x square plus x minus 528 is equal to 0. This equation cannot be simplified further as there are three terms in the equation. First term contains x square, second term contains an x term, third term is a constant term. Therefore, all three terms are unlike terms which cannot be simplified further. Now this equation, that is 2x square plus x minus 528 is equal to 0, looks like ax square plus bx plus c. First term containing a x square term, second term containing x term, and third term containing a constant term. Now we will have to solve this quadratic equation using quadratic formula. Now wherever there is a, there is 2 in the equation, that is a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 1. C is equal to, in place of plus C, I have minus 528. Therefore, C is equal to minus 528. These are the coefficients and constants which are picked up. Now, we know a formula called as a quadratic formula, that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Now, let us substitute the values of a, b and c in quadratic formula, wherein for b I have substituted as plus 1 and a I have substituted as a 2, c as minus 528. Now let us simplify this equation. Minus 1 as it is divided by 4 as it is. Now within the square root, 1 square is 1, minus into minus is plus, 4 2s are multiplied by 528. Now to simplify and find the value of x, 1 would remain as it is, 4 2s is 8, 528 within the square root. The other terms of minus 1 and 4 would remain as it is. Let's multiply 8 by 528, which would be 4224. Let's substitute this 4224 in the square bracket, that is x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus 1 plus, in place of 8 multiplied by 528, so I've taken the value as 4224 here within square root upon simplification. So we would be getting 1 plus 4224 would be 4225. Since 4225 is a bigger number, we will have to find what is the square root of 4225. In order to do that, let's find out the square root of 4225 by long division method. By taking long division method, first two digits have to be taken. So here 42. So the nearest possible number is 6 6 are 36. 42 minus 36 would be 6. Now take these two numbers 25 below. So I've got 625 and 6 plus 6 is 12. Now we have to select one more number after 12, so that upon multiplication of this number 12, suppose if we are taking the number as a 3, 123 3s are, which would be less than 625. Therefore, let's select the number as 125. That is, I've taken 5 here as well as 5 here. So if 5 is multiplied by 125, the answer is 625. 625 minus 625 is 0. Therefore, 4225 is equal to 65 square. Let's substitute the 65 square in the equation. X is equal to minus 1 plus or minus square root of 65 square divided by 4. This square and square root would get cancelled. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus 65 by 4, or x is equal to minus 1 plus 65 by 4, or x is equal to minus 1 minus 65 by 4. 65 minus 1 is 64 by 4. Here minus 1 minus 65 by 4 is 66 with minus sign divided by 4. X 4 ones are and 4 16s are. Here 2 2s are and 2 33s are, but with minus sign. Therefore, x is equal to 16, or x is equal to minus 33 by 2. Since x is breadth of the plot, what we have assumed, therefore x cannot be negative. So negative value cannot be considered here, which means breadth of the given rectangle is 16 meters and length of the rectangle would be 2x plus 1. That is, here x is equal to 16. By substituting the value here, 2 into 16 plus 1, therefore the length of the rectangular park is 32 plus 1, or 33 meters. Therefore, the required dimensions of the rectangular park are breadth is equal to 16 meters and length is equal to 33 meters. Thank you.